Hi, welcome to Farmhouse Stitching. I'm Melissa Norton, and if this is your first time here, welcome. It is 7:47 my time, Pacific time, here in California. So just got the husband fed, got everything situated, and so now it's my time to do my stitchy talk. And first thing, I had to get me some wine. This is my food and wine festival glass from Disneyland. So if you need to grab a drink, grab a snack, come talk with me about stitching. So I have some whips, I have Happy Meal, and I have some future things I would like to show you that I would like to start. So yeah, so first thing I'm going to show you guys, actually, I keep these vintage trunk suitcases around, and this one I decided I wanted to store my projects in that I haven't started yet, or some things I want to talk about. But let me move some things here. And so basically I discovered the Needlework Enthusiast Book of Days 2025, and this is my first one. I don't have previous ones, so this is really cool because you get to put in, like, you know, there's a nice vintage frontispiece, Lucille, by Owen Meredith. Was a artwork for that, and you get to record, like, when you are doing things. My January, I got this kind of late, so my January doesn't have a whole lot, but I have, like, I had the Road to California quilt show I went to. I had put some notes about started back into my cross stitch, loving it again. Found some YouTube videos like Lori Holt and Sarah Stitches. So there's one that's called Sarah Stitchy Reads, or Sarah Stitches Reads, something like that. I apologize if I'm not saying that right, but she's got some really cute things that she works on. And then it says, I put that Sarah Stitches that she's got some beautiful samplers and things that she's worked on. And I made my first project bag for a cross stitch project, so I did that in January. And I finished my cross stitch project bag on the 26th of January. So then February I had a lot more that I put in. I put, like, what I worked on each day, what I stitched. I might even be missing a couple days. Maybe, time sometimes gets away from you, and so I may have forgotten to put down what I had worked on or whatever. But so this is when I started, like, the February mini village. Got my first order from Happy Little Stitch Shop, which we'll talk about that. We got some Weeks Dye Works floss and Lori Holt fat quarters. And then I showed you my Mill Hill angel pillow and the Christmas house. So going into March, I started my mini village for March. I put that I want to start projects for every birthday this month. Goals, haha. And I put that because I'm so busy that we'll see if I can. My mom's birthday is the 7th of March. So that's the first birthday coming up. And then my daughter's is the 11th. My husband's is the 22nd. My grandma, who has passed, is on the 30th. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got 4 birthdays in the month of March. So that's 4 potential projects that I can start. So this is really handy to kind of just keep track of what you've been doing. And, you know, I thought that was really neat that they have stuff like that. I think what I'm going to start off with first is my progress of what I've worked on. I don't know if I showed you guys this project bag last time. Again, this is another Lori Holt with, I think, her decorator fabric is what they call it. So it's because it's still a cotton, but it's like a, I don't know, it's like a thicker weave. And I've got this little, I've got this sewing machine charm that I found when I was at Road to California. This is housing like, right now I have my magnifier in there, but this is housing like all my Lori Holt cross stitches and stuff. So that I have her stitch cards. I started her stitch cards. So I started, let me show you here. Stitch card set H. Hang on. By It's So Emma. Be in my, what is this? Be in My Bonnet stitch cards. So I was going to start like with letter A, but I decided that I really liked this. And you know what? I did this last time. I apologize. I will learn. Let me grab a board here. These are big boards. Hang on. Oops. Okay, well, I guess I'll just do this. Sorry, so let me grab this little dude. So I hope there's no glare. But this is the stitch set H. And I love the farm animals. As you noticed in the beginning of my intro, I said that I was welcoming you all to farmhouse stitching. That is what I decided to call my YouTube channel, because I decorate my house pretty much in a farmhouse theme. Fall. I even have what's called a saloon room with like a mini, like our bar and everything like that. So a lot of farmhouse motif in my house. And so I started those stitch cards, and I've got, this is what I've gotten done so far. Grab this. This is the little sheep and the little pig. Now I haven't finished back stitching or anything, like the little pig is missing his tail and things like that. The little sheep, I can't tell. Oh yeah, I haven't even finished. The sheep doesn't have a little tail either. Like there's supposed to be a little bobtail for the sheep over here. So I don't have that stitched on there either, I just realized. Okay, so those are the two I've gotten done with that. And then I have a lot more I've collected with Joann's not going out of business, but closing a whole bunch of their stores, liquidating a whole bunch of their stores. And unfortunately, the one in Hesperia, California, is one of the ones that is closing. Now, we're still going to have our Rancho Cucamonga one, I guess. But you know what? They have online. I do most of my shopping online half the time anyways. So I'm good. And I have so many other options. Now, when it comes to cross stitch, though, most of my stuff I buy online anyways. But like, I was able to pick up this It's So Emma by Lori Holt, Be in My Bonnet Co. cut press sew. So I was able to get that one. I just love this little sewing machine. I think it's so cute. I have a massive collection of vintage and antique sewing machines. When I say massive, I mean maybe some people might have more than me, but I'm probably up to 20. I'm gonna say 20 plus sewing machines if I had to. And I could be wrong. I may have a few less than that, but I don't think so. I like want one of each, I swear. But, oh, sorry, I dropped these. I'm trying not to bend over so much. I noticed in my last video, I apologize. I was like bending and grabbing a lot, which I'm trying not to do that this time. But let's see, I had picked up, and these are all housed in this bag. I showed you just, I'm going to show you real quick. So I picked up stitch card P. So I have that in the bag. Stitch card set N. Little snail, so adorable. And then strawberries, stitch card set M. Love anything with strawberries too. Strawberries, tomatoes, all these stitches that have these things, and it's like I need to like triplicate myself, not just duplicate. I need to like triple or quadruplicate, if that's even a word, myself, so I can make all these things I've been finding. But and I'm a big fall person. Like I love that crow and that pumpkin. And oh, my favorite flower, by the way, you guys, is a sunflower. I love sunflowers. This is stitch card O. Hey, that glare. I apologize. This one is like really shiny. And stitch card G. And I think my mom picked me up some, and I didn't have the heart to tell her that I think I already had that one. But I thought, no big deal. It's not a big deal. And then I got some of her Chicken Club designed by Lori Holt, being the bonnet. This is 1 of 12. This is Cornelius. And then I had gotten 3 of 12. Hattie or Hattie? I think that's Hattie. I want to say Haiti, but I would say Hattie. That's Hattie. And then Beatrice. And then we have Prudence. And for any of you who don't know, I am a chicken freak. I have chickens. I have a house chicken right now. Oh my God. Okay, so I have to tell you this story. I was not expecting to have a baby chick this time of year during the cold months. And apparently I had not grabbed all my eggs from my little hens, my little silky hens. And I go to open up their little house they're in, and I start hearing this peeping noise, and I went, are you kidding me right now? And there was no chick to be found, but there were eggs, and I went, how long has she been sitting on those eggs? Because chickens need 21 days to incubate, gestation period, for the eggs to hatch. And so I was like, has it been that long that I haven't pulled out? Because I was pulling eggs every day, but the hen must have been laying on a few eggs. So I was like, oh shoot. So I had to hurry up, bring her in the house with her little eggs that she was sitting on. And I kept her in a tub with like shavings and everything. And yeah, so there was like 5 eggs total that I brought in, but only 1 ended up hatching. So I was like, oh, okay, well, thank goodness, because I wasn't expecting to be taking care of chicks right now. But anyways, we are so far been calling it chicken nuggy because we didn't know, you don't really know unless you know how to sex a baby chick. I like, okay, whatever they are is what they are. I am pretty sure this is going to be a rooster because I think I heard him trying to crow the other day, and I went, oh, I don't want another rooster. I have like 4 roosters. And they have their separate pens. I have 2 pens. And it's funny because 2 roosters get along on one pen, 2 roosters get along on the other one. But if you try to mix them up, they do not get along. So it's kind of funny how that happens, how they kind of pick their own order of things. So anyways, I have a house chicken right now because he's the only one. And so he's like bonded with us. And I'm like hoping like, okay, how am I going to introduce this chicken to the other ones without them trying to hurt him or kill him, or, you know, they have a strict pecking order. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I may end up having to have his own little house or something. So back to this. Sorry about my chicken rant. I had also picked up, I had picked up so many things from Joann's because they had this all 30% off. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is a good price. I picked up Autumn Love. And again, this is another Lori Holt Bee in My Bonnet. And I actually cannot wait to get this one. So this actually needs to go in my autumn bag. But anyways, we did Snowballs for Sale. Another Lori Holt Bee in My Bonnet. And it's got the little snowballs in the freaking wheelbarrow. How freaking cute is that? I swear. Too cute. Then we got the Quilty Barns Mix and Match, which my understanding is with her Quilty Barns Mix and Match with her stitch cards. See how like they have the little, this has the little goat in there. And then this one has like the chicken. I think she said her stitch card designs actually fit inside the barns. So all these little stitch card designs you can put in those barns if you wanted to like change them out or something. That's cool. And then I'm gonna adjust this just slightly. Oops. Okay. Sorry. I just felt like I was like looking sideways or something. And then I got the So Happy one. Now this is just So Emma, but I thought it was so cute. It's not a Lori Holt one, but this is called Home Sweet Home. What's wrong? I have a Shih Tzu, and her name is Cocoa Bean. But we're not going to introduce you guys yet because she needs a bath. Maybe next time. Anyways. So that is what is hiding in this one so far. And so that was like kind of like a little Lori Holt haul for you that I picked up from Joann's. Sorry, if you heard that knocking, my husband let in our Labradors. We have 2 Labradors, and I have one that is just, his tail likes to rebuild my house, is what I like to call it, because he knocks on everything with his dang tail. He's so dang big. Anyways, okay. So that was what was in that bag. Let's see. This one has, this is my little tomato bag. Again, with my, oops, my little tomato charm that I found. I showed you this last time. I want to show you the progress. This is the Love Never Fails. This is the one that I'm stitching for my daughter. And I apologize. I left the pattern in the other room, but I showed it in, I think, my first video. So you can always go back and watch that if you really want to see like what it is. But this is what I got done so far. Hang on, let me grab the board. Let me grab this board. And it's not ironed because like I've been working on it, so I apologize for that. But I got the bird finished. I got the year started with 20. I got this flower finished, and I think I started doing this part. And I think all the rest of it was the rest of it I had already done, and I showed you in the first video. So, and I kind of am referring this to like my Sunday stitching, because this is like for my daughter, for her getting married, to represent her wedding year. She's getting married this year. And so I just kind of, I don't know, I felt like, you know, marriage and everything kind of reminds me of Sundays, even though I'm sure, I mean, maybe a lot of people get married on Sundays. I don't know. If she's not, she's probably going to get married on a Saturday, if I remember correctly. There's no definite date yet, because we're still trying to save up the money to put down on the venue and everything. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, that's how I got that far. Like this, I showed you before my flosses. I have one on a drop. The rest of my DMCs are still on their little thingies. But that floss drop is just so stinking pretty. And I have found those on Etsy. There's a whole bunch of different ones. So, a bird, you know, and there's quite a few different ones. Oh, this one was really cute with the little bobbin. So, but anyways, you can find all kinds, and there's like a whole stack of them that I got. You know, this has the JP coats. This has, this check entitles the bearer to purchase for 10 cents. Regular price was 20 cents. Any advertised size of, I think, a pattern number 346. There's a hole punched. Good until June 1st, 1900. At any Butterick office or agency, the Butterick Publishing Co. Could you, I just can't imagine things being 10 cents. I mean, gosh. I remember when gas was 99 cents a gallon. Wouldn't I give for that? Or any of us give for that, right? Anyways. Okay. So that was in my tomato bag. And I'm sure eventually I'll start stitching up tomato stuff and keeping it in my tomato bag. But I haven't gotten that far yet in it. So this is again, ouch, ow, thing hit me in the face. My heart bag. So, oh, that hurts. It's dangerous having those on the zippers. Okay, so this one stores my mini village. Oh my gosh. Go away, you. This is actually, the floss belongs to the January mini village. So, but I'm working on this. That looks horrible. Sorry, guys. I was trying to make it look good, but I guess not. So it's kind of mixed up in here right now, but the February one, this is, I actually got quite a bit done on my February. What do you want, Tuck? Sorry. My husband just had to let in the other dog. Apparently he wanted in. Hi, Tucker. Hi, Bunny. So, that's my chocolate lab, is Tucker. Okay, so this is how far I got on the February mini village. I've gotten the little people and the hearts, and then I started on this little house. So I've gotten that far. I haven't worked on any more of my January, but I did start my March. And this is my March start. And let me see, the March one is, that's February's. Oh, if you want to see February's again, that's the little February one. Okay, so this is March's. Where are you? Doesn't want to come out. Okay, let's see. Okay. That's March's. A little rainbow. And little, I don't know if I want to call them children or couples in the picture. I just think they're just so cute. Just little things. I plan on making them into like little pillows to display. So yeah, and oh, I was gonna tell you what the fabric was that I was stitching on. Oh, my little Lori Holt stitch cards are being stitched on Ada fabric. I'm not a huge Ada stitcher, but I just thought those stitch cards for the little farm animal ones would look cute on that particular Ada cloth. And I want to say it's 16 count. Okay, but this fabric, shoot, I was going to tell you what it was. I think it's a beige linen. It's a 32 count. I know that. I know it's a 32 count. But so far I've gotten all my linens off of 123stitch.com. So, but anyways, that's what's being housed in my little like Valentine type bag, because I had started the February, January ones. So that's what's in there. I don't know. This is my Americana patchwork. I don't know if I worked on blue skin anymore since I talked to you guys like 5-6 days ago. Let me see, because this one's housing my Americana. No. If I did, it was like super little bit, but I don't think so. I think blue skin is still this little branch. And just for any of you that didn't see my first one, blue skin is Washington's horse, one of his horse, George Washington, one of George Washington's horses. So I talked a little bit about that in the first video, but again, it's by Plum Street Samplers. Just to throw it out there real quick, that's blue skin. But anyways, I shared that in the first video. Okay. So I did not progress on that. Okay. Those are like my whips so far, but I have what I've progressed in my whips. I have a fully finished, but it's not cross stitch. It's actually one of the project bags. So I finished and did this project bag. And again, this is a Lori Holt, one of her decorator fabrics. And then this is the little pumpkin zippy charm or whatever. And then this is the back. And I just did like this. I don't know if you can see the quilting. There we go. I just spaced out this. And then on the front, I did the same thing, but I only did, I stitched around here to align this and just did the stitching, and then I just left this the way it was. So just really, really, really simple quilt stitching on that one. And I'm going to house like my fall, autumn, Halloween projects in this bag. I just thought it was so cute. Now, I don't know, a lot of people have been lining their bags with quilt batting. Okay, fine, just like what you would with a quilt. I'm using that that foam stabilizer, kind of thicker foam, which gives these bags a real, you know, real sturdy like consistency, and I'm loving that. So that's what I've been using to do mine. I think I shared this last time. I want to get this fully finished, but I can't decide if I want it in a pillow or if I want it in like a backing board to display like on some sort of stand that you get from, what is it, Chantel's? I want to say Chantel's 141 or something like that is what it's called. I'm sorry if that's incorrect. I can't quite remember, but she has all the wood projects, finishing projects and things like that on her website. This one, I don't remember if I showed you this or not either. I apologize, but we're going to see them again. This is another like finished, not fully finished, but finished one. And this one, I'm pretty sure I want to turn into like a pillow ornament. Something like that. Something that hangs. Now, these little guys, I could have swore there was more than 3, but maybe only finished 3. They're these little stockings, little felt, wool felt stockings that I made years ago. And I need to put little, I'm going to put little hangers on them so I can like hang them up. And then this little guy, he's a Mill Hill Santa Claus. He's on that perforated paper. And I got to put some felt, I think, back, like wool felt backing on him or something. He's got this little snowflake charm. Again, he's got beading. All these little beads. Again, something I did, I finished him somewhat finished him years ago. And I just have to get it done. Let's see. This I finished, and I had it in a frame, and I had it hanging. I'd given it to my grandmother for her birthday years and years ago, and Grandma passed, so I re-inherited it back. Mom gave it back to me, and I had it in the frame, and I'm looking at it, and I was just like, you know what? I just don't really like it in the frame anymore. So this is like a sampler. It's Roses in Bloom. I think it's out of one of my cross-stitch books that I have. I would have to dig it out and figure out what it was in. But I just thought it's so feminine with these colors. I don't know if you guys can really see these colors. Especially these little roses here. I really loved this little sampler. It's like the first and probably only sampler I've done so far. And I'm just loving all these antique sampler patterns and finds. So I'm thinking, honestly, about also turning this into a display pillow. That's why I took it out of the frame. So I just wasn't happy with it being in a frame. But I don't know. I think maybe unless I find a frame that I think does it a little bit better justice. But I couldn't even tell you what linen it was stitched on either, because it's just a white. It's just a white linen. I probably picked it up, but more than likely it was something I found at Joann's or some sort of store that may have been in Redlands at the time. I lived in Ukaipa. That's where me and my husband had our first home. And we lived there for like 4.5 years before we bought this home that we've lived in for like 20 years now. So yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much my whips and my finishes. Now I want to show you some more haul, some Happy Mail. I was so excited. I got my Happy Little Stitch Shop. I'm in a club monthly. Let me grab some scissors. I'm in a monthly club where I get some fat quarters, Lori Holt fat quarters, and I get floss. So I am really excited because I haven't opened this yet. I just got it in the mail today. So you guys get to see this with me. See what I got. Ooh. Oh, I have no idea what that was. Oh my goodness. See these fat quarters? Okay, let's see. And of course it's March, so I'm not surprised it's kind of green themed. So we've got, oh, how cute! With the flowers. And another one with some flowers. Ooh, I like this one. I don't have anything that I think looks like this. I have a thing for white with the little background prints. Another floral. Oh, this brown one I like too. And let's see, here's another floral one like that other one, but it's in a different color palette. Oh, love that. That's gonna be cute on the back of some cross stitch pillows. Oh, this one too is, it's got little X's. Here's another green floral. And then this was the little stripey one. So those, love. And the fabric is so nice. You know, it's that good quilty fabric that's like soft. And you just like want to go, oh. Never too much fabric. Never. At least in my opinion. I'm sure most of your opinion too. Quilters. Quilters love other quilters' fabric and fabric stashes. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, let's see what floss I got. I think that's what fell on the floor. Yeah, okay. Let's see. All right, hang on. There's, okay, that's my receipt. Connect with us on Facebook. This is just like, thank you so much for your order. My family and I really appreciate your support of our happy little shop. We hope you will visit us again soon. Stay well. Happy stitching. So that was like the little card that it came with. And something big is coming in May. Stay tuned. So, kind of curious to know what that is. Sorry for the suspense. It's almost unbearable even for us. This is something. They're really, I love how they're using this comic book theme. So we'll see what that is. Okay, so this is my little floss, which is Weeks Dye Works. I'm in the little Weeks Dye Works club. Okay, so this one, we got Michael's Navy. And this is a really pretty, gosh, I wish my camera, the lighting is just not showing it more black. Here we go. Take it a little away. It's definitely a navy blue. Okay. And then we have baked apple. Oh, I have some baked apple. This is more variegated. You have some lighter through it. It's a pretty, almost like a brick, like I said, like an apple skin red. Cappuccino. Okay, I don't think I have this one. Cappuccino. And it's another variegated brown color. Like that too. And then, okay, here we go. Sally's Sunshine. A variegated yellow. It has lights and if you can see it, light and brighter yellows. I wonder if you could see that with the brown too if I twist it. Can you see? Yeah, you can see a little more variegated, darker and lighter browns. And then this one is Fathom. This is a really pretty kind of... Now that other blue I don't think was really variegated. This one is. You've got some lighter tones and richer tones. I like those. Okay. That'll give me some variety to work with. Nice, nice. So that was my little happy mail from Happy Little Stitch Shop. Now this is an order I did from 123stitch.com. Now it's just something small, but I don't even remember what I ordered. But this is probably just what is... Oh, this is the April mini village. Okay. So that's going to be the April one. So I'll start that in April. Oh, it's got little bunnies, little carrots on the houses. Oh, cute. So cute. Okay, so that was just my happy mail that I got. I am wanting to try silks. 103s, I think is what they're called, but I don't know what project to start them on, and I don't have any. I don't have any silks yet. DMC is what I've had for years, and I've learned there's so many different flosses now too, different floss companies. So that was my happy mail. Now I just wanted to share with you guys, this is some fabric. I had gotten 40 count vintage country mocha, Newcastle. So it's got that modeling and everything in it. And then I had gotten a 36 count platinum. Just a really, it looks, I think, a little lighter on camera. It's picking it up, but it's got a little bit more warm beige tone, but you can definitely tell the difference in the two colors here. And so I had ordered those from 123 Stitch Shop, and I think I got the 40 count, yeah, the 40 count vintage country mocha. I want to do this one. Barbara Anna Designs, all creatures great and small. Now, this is a big cross stitch. There's a lot going on here. There's just a lot of animals, if you're not familiar with this one. Now, Lori Holt did change some colors. She used her, I believe it's her 347. She loves to use her DMC 347. That's a red color. That's her favorite. And I think she changed some of the green. I couldn't tell you what the green was. I'd have to go back and watch her videos. But anyways, the 40 count vintage country mocha is what this one is done on. And so, that's a project I want to get started. I think for my mom's birthday on the 7th, this Friday, I think I want to start this spring sampler one. This is by, a lot of people can't say these words. I believe it's French, which would, it's not croquette, because croquette would be with the Q, croquette. This is almost like crochet, but it's not crochet. So I don't know if it's crochet a go, but it's got the little hyphen over the O. And I know a lot of people have a lot of hard time pronouncing. I took 4 years of French in high school, so the go part is probably got a different, shoot, sorry, I dropped it. A different pronunciation than what I'm saying. But anyways, this is, I think, the spring sampler. I want to start it. Wow, it's a big stitch. I mean, 209 by 309. That's a big stitch count. So if you guys can see that, the bunnies and that house. So I want to start this, I think, on my mom's birthday. Not for my mom necessarily. I'll probably, but I would think I want to. Oh, it's got pretty. I'm just gonna flash it, but I'm not gonna show you. The color chart, so pretty. It's all colored. I love these. Print temps, Primavera. Oh, Francais, Italiano. Oh, they have different translations. That's cool. They have DMCs. But like I said, I wanna try the. I'm understanding that the silks are really good on a 40 count fabric. Because it's tighter weave, and the silks, when you stitch with one strand, I've been watching other YouTubers, and they say, like, I think it's the Tattooed Stitcher. She really likes the silks too. So I was like, okay. I think on the March 22nd, which is my husband's birthday, this is called Weeping Tree Sampler. And it says, "Here my work forever stands, the labor of two busy hands." So I think I want to start this one on my husband's birthday. And this one is calling for, I don't know what they stitched it on. What fabric? It's definitely a linen that they stitched it on, according to the picture, but I'd have to open it up and read it. But I want to start that on my husband's birthday. I haven't really decided what I want to start on my daughter's birthday, because I have her wedding one going. I'm almost thinking, let me see. She really likes the strawberries. So maybe I'll start something with strawberries. But I do have the Keeper of the Pins, designs by Brenda Gervais. And I got this. I love these little tomato pin pillow keeps or whatnot. And so I don't know, maybe I'll start something like that on her birthday. I'm not definite, and this could all change for all I know. I mean, I might change my mind on my mom's and my birthdays, mom and my husband's birthdays. Now, this is just one I have, which is Winter Rose Manor, but this is more of a winter stitch, again by Brenda Gervais. And so I don't want to start any of that. And then, of course, I have my Christmas ones. I didn't get to show you guys. It's like another extension, but then I have the Prairie Schooler, some Siennas. I really love this Sienna with the sewing machine. Now, this one says Xmas on the sewing machine. I saw someone actually write or stitch in the word singer on the sewing machine, and I'm thinking I want to do that too. Because I love, like I said, I got a plethora of sewing machines, and I love my featherweight Singer sewing machines. So, and then I also have the Bells on Christmas Day by Blackbird Designs. So I have this book. I've got a collection that I've started. Oh, and in that spring sampler, that Crochet A Go-Go, I also got the winter one. So this is another winter stitch. And then I also got Little House Needleworks Bits and Pieces of Winter. So these were some ones I had in mind to start for winter stitching. But of course, you know, we're pretty much going into the spring and everybody's filling out all the spring stuff now. But that was kind of like a haul of what I've picked up over the last, I would say maybe few months. So it's taken me, I've got a pretty good little collection going on here since I got back into my cross-stitching little world. So I'm like super excited with all that. So let me know what you guys think. Any concerns, any comments? I always love to hear what you guys think. You know, I'm hoping I will eventually get a little bit better setup with lighting. I'm not fond of this light in my sewing room here. Actually, one of the light bulbs is a warm light, and the rest of them are supposed to, well, they're all supposed to be the natural daylight, but one of my bulbs went out, so I just grabbed a light bulb, and it happened to be a warm light, so I think that's why it's kind of like a warm yellow cast looking. I don't know if that really helps or it hinders, but I don't like it personally, especially when I'm stitching like on quilts and things. So I'm eventually going to change out that light bulb anyways. But hope you guys have a great week. Again, don't forget about the essential liquid, the wine. But I hope you guys enjoyed my second floss tube and look forward to many more in the future. Hope you have a good evening.